Hello, welcome back to the channel for another coin hunt. Today we have £250 of 50p's to have a hunt through. Not entirely sure when this bag was sealed, but I think that says the 9th of June 2023. Let's open it up and see what we can find. And while that bag's being opened up, let's have a quick look at the book to see which designs we're still after. On page 1, Kew Gardens, the rarest 50p in circulation. Page 2 is complete. On page 3 we need 3 Olympics, Judo, shooting and Taekwondo. On page 4, the last of the Olympics, this one is wrestling. And after that, we have everything up to and including the Queen's Memorial coin. We have a space on the next page for the Coronation 50p when we find it. Well, finally we have some commemoratives. We must be about 10 bags in. So the first find of the hunt is a Tom Kitten. It's a 2017 Beatrix Potter. It's not a keeper. Quickly followed by a VC Heroic Axe, very grubby this one. 2006 is the original circulating year, so worth keeping an eye out for the 2019 restrikes on those, which were only meant for the collector's sets. Oh, and here we have a whole pile of commemoratives. Surprise, surprise, these do feel like pre-hunted coins. All right, we're going to start with Paddington at St Paul's Cathedral. 2019 Paddingtons are not keepers on this channel. Quickly followed by Benjamin Bunny, the most common commemorative 50p in circulation. And the 2017 Potter, that one, not a keeper. Here we have Public Libraries Act, another very common one. Onto the definitives again, Britannia's. I do see some more commemoratives coming up. Here we have a dictionary. Johnson's Dictionary is very common as well. And another Tom Kitten. 2017 and 50p. It's another Benjamin Bunny. So the ones that I check the Benjamin Bunnies for rotation errors because those are very cool to find. If they don't have a rotation error, then I sign them Shaky coins and I put them back out into circulation for someone to find. Here we have a Queen's Memorial coin. Get it the right way up. There we go. That one's not a keeper. So there are a couple of news items that I'm quite interested to talk about during this hunt. Here we have a Beatrix Potter anniversary. That one is a keeper. On this channel anyway. I do like that design. And the 2017 Peter Rabbit. This is very common, second only to the Benjamin Bunny. So we've got 3 from the 2017 Potter set there. So yes, some news items. So first of all, the Coronation 50, oh here we go, Diversity. That is the commemorative that we find the most on the channel, so definitely not a keeper from 2020. Team GB, that one's also not a keeper. Yes, so the Coronation 50p has been circulated. It went out in circulation on the 10th of August. It's now the 7th of September, so hoping to start finding those in these coin hunts. That's Pride from 2022, it's not a keeper. Ah, nice, and here's Battle of Hastings. So this one is another one of these ones that was restruck in 2019. Just check the obverse here, there's 2019 on there and then it's the restrike. As it is, I do keep hold of the Battle of Hastings as a low tier keeper. Yep, so 10th of August, the Coronation 50p's went into circulation, so hopefully we'll start seeing them in the coin hunt soon. 5 million of them, I believe, they're planning to circulate. And the other interesting thing about them is that they're slightly different from the bunk ones that were released earlier in the year because the portrait of King Charles III will not have a crown on. So it will be the same as this one here, the Queen's Memorial coin without the crown. So that will be another thing to check. Very cool Martin Jennings portrait of the king there. As a result of the Coronation 50p being circulated, I have updated all of the captions that I pop up on the channel when I find a commemorative. So the ranking on the side now will show out of 73, Kew Gardens being 1 out of 73, being the lowest mintage, right the way through to Benjamin Bunny, who's 73 out of 73. Oh dear, that one was an open bag, that wasn't good. And I've also updated the Shaky scale so that the Coronation 50p will be listed in there. Obviously it's going to be a bit out of kilter until we start finding them. So we'll find one and it will be near the top of the list. But over time it will go down the scale until it finds its appropriate place. Here we have Squirrel Nutkin from 2016. That one is a low tier keeper as well. Oh, nice, Benjamin Britain, another low tier keeper. Some nice sort of low tier keepers here, but nothing to write home about yet. Another Team GB there. It's the second one of the day. Another Public Libraries Act there. Pretty sorry condition. So yes, if I read the date on the bag before I opened it correctly, then no chance of finding a Coronation 50p today. The other sort of interesting piece of news that came out at the end of August was the Mintage figures for 2022. Better late than never, eh? So a couple of, well, one surprise I think, a couple of surprises I think in there. So focusing on the 50p's, we had the 2022 Shield. 9.5 million of them are going to be circulated, which is cool. I don't have much to say about that. And then the Mintage figure for Pride was the full amount, 5 million, which was, as you know, I think many people expected. In fact, there we go, there is a Pride. So I'd been holding on to these in the hope that the full amount wouldn't have been circulated. However, now that we know it's the full 5 million, I'm not holding on to them anymore. And in fact, the same's for the other ones as well. So the one that sort of surprised me a bit was the Platinum Jubilee. Based on what I've been finding in my hunts, I was expecting it to be lower than the Pride, but it's not. The full 5,070,000 have gone out into circulation. I was expecting it to be sort of around the 3.5 million mark based on what I've been finding. So yeah, that was a surprise, and I think it was a surprise for a lot of other people as well. And the other surprise was, we've got a few commemoratives in this bag here. Hold That Thought. Let's have a look and see what we've got. So 2006, another heroic axe. Better condition than the first one we found. Here we have the sister coin, the VC medals, the VC award. 2006, again, restruck in 2019. Keep an eye out for that. Another Public Libraries Act. Much better condition than that second one that we found. Roger Bannister, 2019. No, that is another one that was restruck in 2019, so worth keeping an eye out for. Just going to shift my low tier keepers down a bit. The VC medals here, 2006. VC Heroic Axe. Should I check that? Yeah, 2006. What have we got here? Dictionary, very common again, and another dictionary. Ah, nice. Okay. So here we have a Grone Castle from Jersey. Let's check the year. 97, that is the more common year. However, I will definitely be holding on to that. That's a nice find. Got another dictionary here, and in fact I've got another dictionary down here that's slipped out. Well, this kind of feels like hunted change, but would people have thrown back a Grone Castle? Not so sure. They definitely wouldn't have thrown back that. That is an Olympics Aquatics. Very nice indeed. Keep an eye out for the very unlikely chance of finding one with lines across the face. If you do find one of those, then you are quids in. That is a very, very, very rare 50p. However, that is an excellent find anyway. Definitely a star find of the hunt so far. We've got some more of these sort of potential 2019 restrikes here. So another VC medals, 2006. Another dictionary. Another Roger Bannister, 2004. Another dictionary. Another Roger Bannister. Oh, check the date, come on Shaky, 2004. Another medals, 2006. Another 2006. Oh dear, I'm afraid that my phone just overheated. I'm ever so sorry everyone. It's been a stinking hot day. It's the 7th of September and it's been in the low 30s where I live. My office is rather hot and I'm afraid my phone couldn't cope with the excitement of this coin hunt any longer. I was just going through a bag of commemoratives. I've just left everything exactly as it was. So hopefully you'll be able to sort of see that, you know, nothing's been moved around or anything like that. I was on the last 2 coins in that bag. We've got 2 more VC coins here. That one from 2006 as it should be, and the Heroic Acts also from 2006. So those are all good and well. Now, before I got rudely cut off by my phone's misbehaviour, I think that I was just talking about the Mintage figures that have been released. So the £2 coins, there's a 2022 Britannia, just over 4 million have been minted for circulation, and I suppose that's a welcome surprise. And of course, no idea when we're actually going to see them, because we have some 2021 Britannias that are meant to be going into circulation, and we've been waiting around forever for that, and haven't seen any of those yet. So when we'll actually see these 2022 Britannias, who knows? Would have been nice if they could have done a commemorative, but we haven't had a commemorative £2 coin released into circulation since 2016. But I guess there aren't actually that many Britannias out there anyway, and you know, just to see some new Britannias would be nice. You know, not much demand on the £2 coins. I mean, it's a similar, those Britannias, it's a sort of similar situation, I suppose, with the 2022 50p shields, because, you know, we're not even seeing the 2020 shields yet, really. There's meant to be 46 million of those plus going into circulation, and, you know, in all the hunts I've been doing, I've only found about 5 of them. So there's clearly a backlog of those which need to be pushed out. And 2021 was an NIFC year, but you know, how long will we have to wait for that backlog of 2020 shields to clear before we actually see some 2022 shields appear? Or, you know, would they prioritize a small tranche of 2022 shields just to get some out there? I don't know. But yeah, I don't expect to be seeing them anytime soon, I suppose. So a couple more bags to go here. Been a very weird hunt, this one, other than the excitement of phones overheating and all the rest of it, the technical issues. It really did feel like they were pre-hunted coins, and then out of nowhere we got that Grone Castle, which admittedly is a higher mintage year on the Grone Castles, but also the Olympic Aquatics, which is a lovely find. All right, this one's the last bag of the hunt. Paddington at St Paul's Cathedral. Okay, I'm going to double check all the coins now, make sure I didn't miss anything the first time round. For shields, I'm looking for years 2009, 10, 11, 16, 17, 18, and anything from 2020 onwards, and I'll post back in a moment with what I find. Okay, I finished checking all the coins and I did find a 2017 shield. 2017's a lower mintage year on these shields, only 1.8 million of them were circulated. Pretty successful hunt today, I think. On the low tier keepers, we have a Benjamin Britten, Battle of Hastings, Squirrel Nutkin, Beatrix Potter Anniversary in the 2017 shield, and my favourites on the bottom row here, Grosvenor Castle from 1997. The mintage figure is 1.5 million, which is on the high side for these territory coins, but nonetheless a very nice find. And also the Olympic Aquatics, we don't find many of those. Thank you very much for watching as always. If you enjoyed the video, please do consider hitting the thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. It really does make a big difference, and I'll see you next time for another coin hunt.